More evaluations and determinations. At least, that's the plan. Getting to a point where you're able to get the mental health you need is never easy. It's likely why there are so many people not getting the help they need. In order to get assistance, you have to go through a battery of tests in order to qualify. Then, you have to find the right doctors to help you out, provided they take the kind of insurance coverage you have. Then, they have to test you for their analysis to figure out how best to help you. They'll start with the obvious and work from there.
Now, let's say you're one of the people that needs help in the mental health arena, like me, but you struggle to keep track of when your appointments are. Who reminds you to add them to your calendar, and who reminds you to check your calendar to see when your appointments are? Fortunately, I have the frame of mind to know that I will forget appointments unless I add them to my calendar. Knowing this, I make sure to add it while I'm still on the phone or telehealth appointment. It would be helpful if they would mention it, because I'm certain most people in my state of mind don't remember or think they'll remember later. I used to think that and never did. That's why I add it while I'm talking to them. Of course, once I add it, I'll forget it. I'll know I have an appointment sometime, but won't have a clue as to when. It's sometime in the future, out there in the ether as far as I'm concerned. I'll have to check my calendar because I won't get a reminder until that day. If I set up a reminder earlier, it will be like hitting the snooze button and I'll miss the appointment. So about every week or so, I check again. I have an appointment coming up and I had to check when it is. I've got a few days, but I'm already planning out that day. What time I'll have to leave to get there on time. I remind myself what floor to go to when I arrive. I know I'll be seeing at least 2 people. Should I take the highway or the side roads? I've got 3 options to get there. One I certainly don't want to take. That route causes too much stress even if it's a shorter time frame. Then again, that shorter trip is based on current traffic conditions and it doesn't account for lights. The third option is best for gas usage, but what will the highway look like at that time of morning on that day? Then there's the testing and how long it will take. I'm told to estimate for about 3.5 hours. Then what? Will I find out then the different things the results show? What if it says that I'm fine? I know I'm not, but what if? That means there's something else wrong with me, and we'll have to figure that out. Maybe I'm just batty. The logic is erratic. Potato in a jacket. Toys in the attic. I rock and I ramble. My brain is scrambled. Wrecked like an animal, but I'm a mammal. Okay, hats off to Robin Williams and Ferngully, and I'm not rapping anymore. Seriously though, what if my brain is just on the wrong channel and there's no cable connection? What if I'm fried? No, I'm not going for the rest of that rap. At any rate, it'll be another month before I'll be put on anything to address whatever the test results show. Will I have to wait that long to find out the results? Will it be the same day? And what of my plans for after that? I know I'll be brain tired, but will I be exhausted and unable to get any work done? Will a short nap suffice for recovery? I don't know. I have all this on my mind, and the testing isn't until after hump day. What does that say about me? Who knows? Maybe by November sometime I'll be able to function well enough to do what I need to do to make more than I am on disability. Maybe I'll be better at marketing my books. Hey, anyone want to help with that? I've got a new book coming out. It hits the shelf today. Check it out on Amazon. Then there's the disability issue and everything that those evaluations entail. Surely there has to be an easier way. I don't have to imagine what my life would be like without mental health help. I've lived most of my life without it and managed to get nowhere. No accomplishments to speak of, nothing to be proud of, no positive self-reflection, a whole lot of depression, and to be honest, without my faith in Christ, I'd likely not be around anymore. I'm always told I'm too hard on myself. Consider those who have it worse and whose mental state doesn't even allow them to see where they are in life. They go from one moment to the next without much consideration for what happened 10 minutes ago. What are your thoughts on the state of mental health conditions and help? Are things better or worse than they were a decade or 2 ago? Who defines what is reasonable institutionalization, and how long should that be? Should a 5150 be confined for 30 days and then released? Are they cured? Hint, they're not. Would they be better off shut out from society? Not all neurodivergents need to be institutionalized, but maybe some do. Some need help more than others, though many function reasonably well without much help. Whatever the case, it can take months and even years before an accurate diagnosis can be made. Wouldn't it be so much easier if mental states could be tested with a blood sample and a brain scan? Well, scientifically, we're not there. I guess we'll have to settle for the testing that we may forget to have done.
Thank you for joining us here at Neurodivergent Life. If you've liked what you've heard, be sure to support us by becoming a free or paid subscriber at neurodivergentlife.substack.com. Until next time, keep on living that neurodivergent life.